For Amber Davies, 2025 was not merely a successful year. It was a year that felt impossible, the kind of year people talk about in hindsight, struggling to believe it really happened to them. In a rare moment of reflection, the Strictly Come Dancing star described the past 12 months with a single word: lucky. But those closest to her know that luck alone could never account for what unfolded. Behind the sequins, the standing ovations, and the flawless smiles was a woman who stepped into uncertainty, adapted at breakneck speed, and emerged stronger, more assured, and deeply grateful for every step of the journey. Love, steady and unshaken away from the glare of television lights, Amber's personal life has been anchored by quiet stability. For the past 2 years, she has been in a relationship with fellow performer Ben Joyce, whom she affectionately refers to as the one. Their love story began not on a red carpet, but on stage, when they performed together in Back to the Future, the musical. It was a meeting born of shared discipline, long rehearsals, and the kind of mutual understanding only performers truly grasp. In an industry where relationships are often tested by distance and relentless schedules, Amber and Ben have grown side by side, choosing consistency over spectacle. In her own words, Ben is not simply her partner, but the person who does life next to her. A last-minute call that changed everything professionally. 2025 marked a defining chapter in Amber's career, one that began with a phone call she never expected. Just days before the first live show of Strictly Come Dancing, Amber was asked to step in as a last-minute replacement for Davies, who had been forced to withdraw after sustaining an injury. With almost no time to prepare, Amber accepted the challenge. It was a leap of faith. Paired with professional dancer Nikita Kuzmin, Amber entered the competition at a disadvantage. While other couples had weeks of preparation behind them, she and Nikita were racing against the clock, learning routines while the spotlight was already on. What followed surprised everyone. Defying the odds on the ballroom floor from their first performance, Amber and Nikita demonstrated a rare chemistry, one built on trust. Week after week, they delivered routines that combined technical precision with emotional storytelling, instinct, and relentless work ethic. So did audiences. Judges took notice. Despite their late start, the pair quickly became one of the highest-scoring couples of the series, culminating in a historic achievement: 3 perfect scores of 40, 3 weeks in a row. It was a moment that cemented Amber's place not just as a capable dancer, but as a serious contender. The journey carried them all the way to the final. So close to the glitter ball, the final was fierce. Competing against George Clark and Alexis War, and eventual winners Karen Carney and Carlos Gu, Amber and Nikita gave everything they had. When the Glitterball trophy slipped just out of reach, there was disappointment, but no bitterness. Amber later reflected that simply being part of Strictly was a gift in itself. To have been invited, trusted, and celebrated on such a platform was something she never took for granted. In a competition defined by pressure and public scrutiny, Amber's defining quality was grace, both in triumph and in near miss. No time to slow down. If Strictly marked a peak, Amber wasted no time turning it into a launchpad. Just 2 months after the finale, she is preparing to return to the stage in a role beloved by musical theater fans worldwide. Beginning in February, Amber will star as Elle Woods in The Legally Blonde, the musical UK and Ireland Tour 2026. It is a role that demands stamina, charisma, and razor-sharp comedic timing, qualities Amber has spent years honing. For her, Elle Woods is more than a character. She is a celebration of confidence, resilience, and refusing to be underestimated. A love letter to a year that changed everything. Like many stars at the close of the year, Amber turned to Instagram to mark the moment. She shared a montage of her favorite memories from 2025, most of them drawn from her time on Strictly. The caption read less like a social media post and more like a heartfelt letter of gratitude. "I know I'll never ever be able to be 2025. I feel so unbelievably lucky and grateful that I managed to even experience a year quite like this one." She thanked the universe, the unseen forces she believes guide dreams into reality, and the people who stood beside her, her family. Her friends, her colleagues, and those who shared the stage, the laughter, and the tears. And then, with unmistakable affection, she addressed Ben, "Thanks for doing life next to me." Notes every year. An outpouring of pride. The comment section quickly filled with love. Year 11/10. Her sister Jade wrote simply, yet powerfully, "Never been prouder. Just look at what you've done." Friends and fans echoed the sentiment, "Truly born to perform." One comment read, "You're amazing. What a superstar." Her mother, Sue, captured the emotion many felt. "Wow, wow, wow. Insanely proud of you. You've been incredible. 2025. Woods. Here's to 2026, Miss L. I love you." Others looked ahead with excitement. "Can't wait to see you in Legally Blonde. This was your year. Keep shining so brightly." Looking forward, without forgetting for Amber Davies, success has never been just about applause. It is about gratitude, growth, and recognizing the rare alignment of preparation and opportunity when it appears. As she steps into 2026, armed with new roles, deeper confidence, and love that feels unshakable, she does so without forgetting where she came from. Some years define careers, or how extraordinary the journey has been. For Amber Davies, 2025 did both. Others define people.